Hello class, today we are going to be taking notes on how to draw feet. So leave a little bit of space, and I'm going to start by drawing a right scalene triangle, so none of the sides are equal. And I'm actually going to turn this into an inclined plane or a wedge. So at the top is going to be a parallelogram. And here at the bottom of my wedge is where the toes are going to go. And the toes are going to curve, kind of in the same way fingers do. And this corner here, this is going to be where the big toe is. So I'm going to draw a big toe. And another toe. We got to fit 5 on here. 3, 4, and a tiny little pinky toe. Just beyond the toes, I'm going to arch it up and then bring it back down really quickly. This is the ball of the foot. And then here will be the arch of the foot. And in the same line with the back of my triangle, I'm going to start to draw the heel, which is going to come back a little bit. Your heel sticks out a bit for balance, so it has to come back a bit. And I'm a big fan of labels, so I'm going to label this. The heel, the arch, ball of the foot, and, well, these are called the toes. And then the top of my foot is going to be the same as this inclined plane, and I'm going to bring it up for the ankle. Alrighty. So the second step is going to be to draw a shoe. And the first thing I'm going to do is very lightly and very quickly, I'm going to draw another foot. So I'm just sketching it. And the reason I want to do a foot is because you wear shoes on your feet. They surround the foot. And I want to make sure that when I draw my shoe, I'm able to make it look like there's a foot inside of the shoe. And today I'm going to draw a sneaker, a very simple sneaker. It's going to be like a Converse Chuck type sneaker. They're my favorites. I like drawing those. And the first part I'm going to start with is the sole, which is the bottom of the shoe. And it's going to wrap around the back of the heel. And it's a little bit lower than the foot because the whole point of a shoe is to protect your foot. And it's going to wrap around the toes in the front. And those Converse-y sneakers have like a really thick, rubbery plastic sole at the bottom. And then they also have that kind of like rubber nose at the front of the shoe that wraps around the toes. So I'm going to draw that. And then going up the side of the foot, I need to draw some circles for the eyelets where the laces are going to go. And usually there's about 5 or 6. There might be more depending on if you're wearing high tops or not. And laces are 3-dimensional, so I'm going to wrap them around. And I'm going to kind of bump them in the back and bump them down here. And I'm not going to do anything fancy. I'm just going to do straight across laces today. Make it a little bit easier on us. There's my third lace, and my fourth, and my fifth, and then I'm actually going to go ahead and do a little bit more detail for these eyelets. So these are the little rings where the laces go into the shoe. And shade a bit in here. And if you wanted to go ahead and draw like a knot with like a bow, you could go ahead and do something like that. So I'm going to just do a really quick little bow. If this were Converse, it would be much longer. But we're going to just do something really simple today. So we've got it wrapped around. And then I'm going to have it wrap around on the opposite side of the shoe. And there we go, a little extra part. And then for the fabric of the shoe, that's going to come up the back of the heel. And it'll wrap around the cylinder of the ankle and then come under all of the laces. And then at the very front, we're going to angle it a bit. And then on the other side, you'll still see some of it. And I'm going to bring it under those laces again. do the top part of the foot first, and then bring it underneath the laces and angle it. And then the last part here is going to be the tongue of the shoe. There you go. One sneaker.